share with us what has been the most surprising thing for you doing this project.
This is the most surprising. Oh, I don't know. I got surprised every episode. I got surprised every script. I think what's been surprising the most is the casualties that we've experienced this season, because it's a real depiction of war, and in war there's so much loss. But we had all our staple characters, and yeah, it's been a shocker to see who's been falling. So that's I guess that's what surprised me the most.
What did you learn about yourself so far doing this?
I think I learned how similar I was to my character. No, I did. He was he had such a tenacity and such an aggressiveness about him, and I think we all have that duality in our nature. And for me, it was able to really explore that side. And of course, it was under imaginary circumstances, but within the context of the show. But for me, it was I learned a lot being able to explore that side of myself.
Well, congratulations. I'm excited to see more. And of course, before you leave the carpet, social media so fans can follow you, find you, and stay in touch.
It's Bren Foster Real.
Across all platforms.
Across all platforms. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This has been an amazing project. And in everything you've done so far, what did you learn about yourself doing this project, The Last Ship?
Well, I learned a lot about myself doing The Last Ship, mostly because I worked with the U.S. Navy for 5 years, and I learned a lot about leadership. And actually, you cannot compare what we do to what they do in the military, but in the way we organize, it's very similar. So we had a crew of 300 to 400 people. We had one mission, and I was in charge of that mission. I had to learn how to delegate that authority, how to empower my people to do their best work, how to deal with personnel issues, and that also, bled over into building the characters. I had to build a character who was a captain, build the characters for the officers. So I learned a lot from the Navy, who've been studying leadership since 1770. So the experience of making The Last Ship actually changed my life in a personal, deep way because of my relationship with the Navy.
This show has resonated with a lot of folks. Why do you think this show had such an impact?
I think the show's impact comes from the fact that it's not cynical. It's about hope. It's about working together. It's about trying to find solutions together. Obviously, anytime you do an apocalyptic type show, whether it's a plague or a pandemic like we had, it's one of those things that brings people to it scares them into thinking, how would I behave? And so the show shows people behaving in the worst ways and in the best ways. But at the same time, we focused on the best ways. We focused on the people who rise to the occasion. They're not superheroes. They're just like you and me, but when they're called to action, they rise to the occasion. And I think that gives people a little bit of a sense of adventure and a sense of hope.
And now, this is the Infinity Film Festival. How important is it for you to be here?
Well, it's really exciting to be here at Infinity because it's their first year of the festival. And it's nice to be able to do it at the Museum of Television, which is, for a television writer, this is like our place. So, and it's a hometown thing for us here in LA. So I'm just really glad to be part of it. We have a really cool virtual reality thing going on that we did for the show. And I think the Infinity Film Festival talks a lot about technology and how it helps make films. And honestly, The Last Ship couldn't be made without the use of the technology we have today. We've traveled from the North Pole to Asia to South America. We've been all over the world, the Mediterranean, and we never left Los Angeles and Southern California because we use technology. So Infinity showcases that, and we're humbled and honored to be here.
Well, congratulations. But before you leave, social media so fans can follow you, find you, and stay in touch.
Oh, yeah. At Mr. Steven Kane on Twitter.
We'll follow you. Thank you so much. Thank you.